These are our F1B mini Bernedoodles. We're expecting them to be between 20 and 35 pounds when they're full grown. That's our mini size. These are Harriet and Griswold's babies. They're almost 2 weeks old, and as you can see, some of their eyes are already pretty open. Mr. Red Boy here is the first to have them much more open. And Cream Girl's working on it. Everybody's working on it just a little bit. So even when they do first open, they still don't see really well. It's more the light and the shadows. They don't see small movements or anything like that, anything sharp yet. And I'm still checking to see it's around this time that their ears will open as well. Until that point, they aren't hearing anything. They're just doing everything off of smell and their super heat sensor that they have at the end of their nose. Hello, Miss Cream Girl. So I test them with just doing some type of loud sound just to see if their ears are open yet. And they're not giving me indication as of yet, because as soon as that starts happening, then we move on from what we've been doing now. We're still a few more days of the early neurological stimulation, and of course, lots of touch with them to get them used to being handled and to enjoy that and not be afraid. And so once their ears open up, then we'll start working on different sounds to get them conditioned to being able to hear all sorts of sounds and being curious about it instead of fearful. So all 9 babies are doing great. Harriet's still taking great care of them. She's in their whelping box with them constantly. They are out of our house, out of our living room now. They have moved out to their nursery, but they're still in their little whelping box because the nursery's pretty large. And so it's just best to keep them contained, especially because it's wintertime, it's cold, we got lots of wind. And so it gets a little bit cooler here on the floor, so they're in here with a heat pad underneath the pad that you see them on. And so very often they're really smart. They know where that heat is, and that's where they end up. Hi, Cream Girl. And Harriet is doing great as well. Harriet, do you want to come say hi? Hello, my miss. She's like, no, just want pets. She's trying to find my hand because she just wants pets. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Good job, Mama. You gonna be ready for these guys to get bigger? And you can play with them and show them how to go outside. So it's gonna get really fun here pretty soon. We're gonna get to start doing a lot of different work with them and start to see their personalities develop. So far, I see little bits of stuff that they change so much from one day to the next. So I'm taking notes, but there's not anything written. Sometimes I'll pick somebody up and they'll be really calm and relaxed when I'm holding them. And so I'll think, oh, you know, I can think, well, that's a really calm puppy. And then the next time I pick them up, they're like, nope, don't want it. I'll have to work with them a little bit for them to be happy in that place. So it's still too early to tell. That's why we wait until they're 8 weeks old before they get chosen by their families. So we've got plenty of time to get to know them and to talk about them and to share videos to help everybody to make a really good match with the type of personality that they're looking for in their puppy. Now we got some good wind going today, don't we? I think we'll also have a heat lamp here that I will turn on at night. We are in a heated place and we keep it at least 70, 75 degrees in here. But puppies this young, until they're about 3 weeks old, they are not able to regulate their own body temperature yet. That's why we have the puppy piles like we do, because that helps. So I do make sure that their area stays much warmer. Their They're up in the 80s, almost 85 now sometimes. I try to keep it. And I can tell when they're laying like this, we're good. If they're all spread out, it's too warm. If they're super piled on top of each other and not calm and relaxed, then they're cold. So we're constantly watching, making sure that everyone is good. Including you, huh, Mama? Yes. Harriet loves this part. She always gets all kinds of treats, but she gets lots of extra treats when she's got nursing babies. Wow, and they're just so calm. So we're gonna go because we've got just a couple more days, like I said, of the early neurological stimulation. So I'm gonna go do that, and everybody make sure that they're still continuing to gain at a good rate, that everybody looks good.